Hello, I thought I would just show you, this is my course on herbs. I just printed it all out this year so far. It's basically a master herbalist course, and this is just about 18 units so far. And we have things like the beginning of herbal medicine, the development of medicinal herb lore. We have for healing in the modern ages, the Middle Ages, and the foundation of major herbal traditions since 300 BC, AD 600. We have Islamic and Indian medicine, Asian medicine, trade between continents in 1400 to 1700. Then we have the influence of certain people in the 16th century. Then we have the deadly cures for some of the horrible poisons and stuff like that. Well, they were actually just the cures that could kill you, basically. Then we go into isolating chemicals and the new frontiers of new herbal medicine. We have Samuel Thompson and his followers, and Western influences in Asian medicine and herbalism outlawed in 1850 to 1900. Chinese example, evidence of support in the herbal cures, herbal synergy, medicinal herbs and big business, the theory of the four humours, which is basically about Galen back in 460 to 377 BC, and the influence he had. This covers everything in this topic, and this is just the unit 1. It's not as major, each part is small, but it's good enough just to get something information from it. And this just covers all the Australian, foreign herbs, Caribbean herb medicine, shamanism, herbal traditions in Central America, North America, powers of herbs, wealth of native plants, South America, research of new hopes and European traditions. And that goes on for another, how many pages? Another just under 10 pages with all of this little bit. We also have herbs from the beginning. Now that takes about 2 or 3 pages. Is it from the beginning or for beginners? From the beginning, okay? So that just covers this page and all of this and all of this down to the bottom. Then we go into the North American traditions again, the Arab world, the Roman and remedies, the Greek tradition or contribution, movement in Europe, the chemical powers, and the herbal warfare, and some just my writing and notes and stuff. And then we go into Unit 2, which covers basically trees and flower myths back in, I think this was Middle Ages or something. And then we have everyday plants and myths and legends, and just says about sugar, St. John's wort, rosemary, rice and mace, wheat. And then we have some flowers and legends, and then we have the language of flowers. So angelica was inspiration, balm was sympathy, bay leaf was unchanging affection, belladonna silence, apple temptation, basil sweet, basil good wishes, bay tree glory, and betony is surprise. And it goes on again, all on this side as well. There's quite a lot there. So that's kind of interesting. Oh, and then we have what is a plant and sacred flora, sacred herbs. And then we have the stem, about the leaf, the flower, the fruit, the seeds, the bulbs and corn. This is in Unit 2 as well. So then we go into the vocabulary of certain things as well, which is pretty good. It goes into detail. It's very small because I printed it up small so that I can read it and fit it all in here. I still need to get a new folder for the last remaining 7 chapters, 7 units. So this bit is just all about the vocabulary, like, let me have a look. Oh, that's all the A's and berry. You have a stoneless pulpy fruit containing 1 or more embedded seeds, like a grape. And that just goes on and on. I think that goes on for the rest of this chapter. Yeah, it does. That's D, E, F, G, H. And then it's still on H. And then we got L, M. And then so unit 2, is that all of this? Yeah, I made it small so I could get through it all. V, W, X, Y, Z. And then we just come to a nice little picture of some of the herbs. The details of it. The opposite, you know, that sort of thing. And then we have that as well. Leaf margins. And then we go on to chapter 3, which is basically distinguishing plants from animals and method of reproduction, chemical, you know, regulation, and it just goes on and on. So this is this one. I'm not sure if the light's very good at the moment. So yeah, we go. So yeah, that's all that. The human elements, we have the element, and it says oxygen 63%, carbon 19, and that's chlorine and so forth. The human body, for this part, this is obviously a bit more plants and structure and how much oxygen they took in and things like that. And then we have the evolution and structure of simple plants. That goes on and so forth. A few reproduction and more on reproduction. And then we have how flowers prepare for the ovaries, seeds and sperm. Algae, types of plants. You know, it just goes on. Plant families, pollination, roots, and then obviously we have a kind of a picture there of it. So yeah, that is, we have stuff in brambles, we have other pictures in there. It's not very good, like I said, they're small. But these are examples of leaves and stems and roots. Leaves and photosynthesis. Special leaves. Then we go into stems. And then flowers, the actual tops of the flowers. This is unit 3, flowering parasites, fungi, fruits, seeds, and adaptation of plants, and then we have the same thing here. Oh, and then we go into unit 4, which is basically learning about photosynthesis and the substance required by plants, and this just goes into detail about that. So a lot of this herbal work that I'm doing is basically about the herbs and the energy and the chemistry that makes the plants and what they need. To brief look at ingredients in plant. So there's that too, and then we have the chemistry parts, which is chemistry of herbs and that, organic chemistry and physical changes. So it's kind of a bit of everything in it really. hydrocarbons, alcohols. You know, it's just basically, it's just another part of chemistry. This part, structural formula of benzene, however you say it. Balms and resins. This is, of course, this is biochemistry, and then caffeine, cocaine, and enzymes, essential oils, glycerin, just everything like that. Ketones, gums and resins, oxygen, nicotine. That's all this part. This is what unit 4 is about. Sulfur, starch, and then we're on to unit 5. And the learning outcome was basically understand why plants might be toxic and what tests can be used to determine toxicity. Justify why labelling is important. Now that's what this one was about. It's about safety. Goes on packaging and labelling and why that's important. Allergies. And then we have some things. Aloe vera, black pepper, and broccoli, and all this sort of things. I think that goes on for most of this one. Yeah, it does. So we just move on. Now we're on to lesson 6, which is basically understanding how foods can improve the maintain health. So we have all that, the phytomedicines, herbs, taste of herbs, nutrients and stuff, aloe vera, apples, apricots, in alphabetical order again, for that sort of thing. And that goes on for most of that one, I think. Yeah, it does. It has kiwi, meta tea, walnut, watercress, W's, B's, vitamins, zinc, and then all the vitamins down there. And then we go on to this one, which is outline. This is unit 7. Outlines 850 herbs and has practical works to do. So this is what I was doing for my practical. So this starts from A, and that goes on for all of this. That's all of this. That's this one. We're into 8 now. 9, still going. 10, we're still going. 11, we're still going. L, 12. Oh, let's get further. 13 is still going with the alphabet. Oh, 15, that's all that. And then I think it's come to the end on 15 still. Let's have a look. I think that's it. So I think that's end of 15 and we're on to 16 now. Here we come to an interesting part. If you're interested in the Bible and stuff, this one tells you herbs from the Bible. It tells you what chapters, what pages, you know, about chapter 3, verse 18, and so forth. And it's not very many. I think there's about 9. How many sheets is up there? Yeah, 9 sheets. So I'm glad there wasn't too much, because I'm not really a kind of Bible-y person. But I think I just want to show you that the herbs did start from back then, way before then, to be honest. And then we have Matthew, obviously, chapter 27, verses 32 and 34. And then that's it on that one. Then we have Chinese herbal medicine. Now, I think I did like most of this. I mean, I like Chinese medicines anyway. So, external causes and things. Diagnosis, the new elemental theory. Then we have the different tastes, or the 5 tastes. So you have sweet, sour, bland, bitter, and there's some more. And then the 5 flavours, which are there. pungent as well. Yeah, this is basically just the rest of the bits. What was that bit on? I can't think. This is just, so that is the Bible, which is from 789. Sorry, I was just turning the pages without talking for a second. And then that's medicine, Chinese medicine, yeah. And it shows you which one's the heart and liver, the spleen, which is good to know because I think I read that for the spleen, I think you have to eat, what was it, the almond nut is good for the spleen. So, because I've got an enlarged spleen because I had cancer and I'm anemic. So, because of that, I think I wanted to keep my spleen sort of healthy. So I have to eat the almonds, but it doesn't say it here. It says it somewhere else I read it from. I can't remember where I read it from now. I might have said it on here. And then I might show you in a sec. Lots of Chinese stuff, isn't there? But yeah, I think I read it somewhere here. Might not have been this page, but could have been anywhere, can it really? There's like so much of it here. But yeah, that's just other bits about it, Chinese herbalists and stuff. Caution, take your, it says, it tells you cautions of things you're not allowed to take. This is 17, so it was 18. Let's move straight from 17 because this is just a list of names again, and then we're on to 18. So this one is understand the origin and concept of, oh, hang on, blurry, where are we? There we go. So the verdict and stuff is civilization, the golden age. There are many different levels of knowledge through which we can understand both the world around us and ourselves. Then we go into this one where it shows obviously the sweetness is the earth plus water. Then we have sour, which is fire and earth. Salty, fire and water. Pungent is fire and air. Bitter, earth, ether and air, sorry. And astringent, or whatever. Okay. Then we have balancing the different herbs and things. Oh, sorry. The balance in different herbs and stuff. Balance, imbalance, the vita, the peter, the kefir. And there we go, some more of that. The diseases can arise from 3 causes. There we go. Sweetness and damps. And then we have the following adapted from certain stuff in medicine. So we have all that. And this is basically just showing you the names of it. Things that you can use it for in this side. So this is tonic and that. Chili, gastric irritating, and so forth. Caffeine and digestive system and stimulants and things. And that's all I've printed up so far. Like I said, I can't get much more in here because it's full up now. So yeah, so this is the herbs, all that herbs. This is what I'm learning at the moment. So hopefully I get a pass in this soon, as most of them is over 70% in what I'm learning. So yeah, and this is like so thick. So yeah. It's a lot there, and I've still got another about 100 sheets to print up. I think more than that actually. Just one of them has got 50 pages. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Give it a thumbs up and please leave any messages if you need anything. Thank you. Bye.